Assalamu alaikum, this is Professor Muhammad Hassan Khan, and today we are going to start lecture number 12 of week 12 for the course Credit and Risk Evaluation. In this chapter, we are going to cover the topic which is Altman Z-Score Evaluation Model for Corporation Strength. So, these are 2 to 3 topics that we have to cover. And this chapter is mainly based on numerical, and it mainly based on this formula. If you understand this formula, then you can easily solve all these cases: case 1A, case 1B, case 1C, 2A, 2B, C, 3A, 3B, and 3C. And I try to make this chapter very short and concise for you people so that you can easily understand and learn about the Altman Z-Score model. So this is the first topic, which is what is bankruptcy. So let's start with the definition of the bankruptcy. Bankruptcy means a company or person cannot pay back their debts. It happens when their expenses and loans are more than their income and assets. Let's see again. It happened when bankruptcy happened. It happened when their expenses and loans. Just mark my words, mark my 2 words. Expenses and loans are more than their income and assets. When a company goes bankrupt, it may close down, sell its property, or ask for help for the court. Bankruptcy protects the company from its creditors for some time, but can hurt its business, reputation, and workers. Simple definition, if you want to understand the simple definition, that if you want to know what the bankruptcy is, just I'm highlighting the few things, like it's starting from here. It happens when I need the highlighter. Yeah. It happens when their expenses of whom? Expenses of the company or the person, and loans are more than their income and assets. So bankruptcy defined as like it happened when their expenses and loans are more than their income and assets. When a company goes bankrupt, it may lose down what it loses. It may close down. Sorry, I'm just taking my word. It may close down, sell its property, or ask for help from the court. So this is all about bankruptcy. Just I've highlighted the few things: happens, expenses, and loans. Okay, let's move toward the next topic, which is Altman Z-Score model and its components. The Altman Z-Score is a financial model that helps predict the likelihood of a company going bankrupt. What it tells? It predicts. It helps predict the likelihood of a company going bankrupt in the near future. What it tell us about the company is going to be bankrupt in the future. It was developed by who developed this? Edward I. Altman or L. Altman. When he discovered when he developed this in 1968. The formula incorporates various financial ratios that provide insights into the financial stability. Over here, we're going to talk about the ratios, financial ratios. We have already discussed the financial ratios in chapter number 4 or chapter number 5. Okay, in chapter number 6. Yeah, that provide the insights into the financial stability of a company. The Z-Score uses combination of 5 key ratios. The thing is, what it uses? It uses the 5 key ratios, each weighted differently to give an overall score that can indicate the company's risk of bankruptcy. So, what the use of the Altman Z-Score model? What it helps predict company is going to bankrupt in the near future. It's will talk about this. So we have already discussed what is bankruptcy. Second is Altman Z-Score model and its component. Let's talk about the, you can say that the classes are three types. First, second, third. These are the zones. First zone, you can say that safe zone. When it's going to be safe zone, if the value of Z is greater than 2.33, then it says that the company is in the safe zone. Okay. Secondly, if the value lies in between 1.88 to 2.99, then we can say that the company is in the gray zone. Last zone, which is the distress zone. Over here, if the value or if the answer is less than 1.81, then we consider the distress zone, which indicate that the company is going to be bankrupt soon, going to be bankrupt in the future. Okay, this is the case, and these are the limits. As you can see with the diagram, 0 to 1.8 distress zone, 1.8 to 3 or 2.99, it's may mean that the company is in the gray zone, and if the value lies in between a 2.99 to greater than above, then it will consider consider in the safe zone. Okay, so this is the main formula for this chapter. The formula is that equals to 1.2 multiplied by x1 plus 1.4 into x2 plus 3.3 multiplied by x3 plus 0.6 into x4. Then we are going to add 1.0 multiplied by x5. Okay, let's see what x1 is. X1 is, you can see over here, working capital divided by total asset. X2 is retained earning divided by total assets. X3 is EBIT, earning before tax divided by total assets. X4 is market value of equity divided by total liability. Only this thing is changed. Otherwise, everything is dividing by the total assets. Working capital is dividing by total assets. Retained earning is dividing with total assets. EBIT is dividing by total assets. Sales is dividing by total assets. The thing which you have to remember is this thing, that the market value of equity, which is the X4, going to divide by total liability 0.6, then it's going to multiply with 0.6. okay, this is the X4 is the thing which is the different. It is dividing with the total liability. Otherwise, everything is dividing with the total assets, as you can see over here. If you have learned this formula with this pattern, so you can definitely going to have a correct answer. This is a little theory, differentiate between the distance to default, which is our previous chapter number 11, and Z-Man score. So if you want to just read, so you can have a screenshot or you can read this. I'm just going to only reading, not only going to define you, because I've defined this chapter previously in very detail, in very depth, and also have discussed Altman over here. The main thing is that what is the difference between a Z-Score model with the distance to default. Just concept measure how for a company assets value is from its depth obligation at maturity based on market data to volatility. Predict bankruptcy. What else we do? Predict bankruptcy. Risk based on accounting ratios from financial statements. Type market based, use stock price, asset volatility, etc. It's mainly talk about this chapter. It's mainly talk about the asset and the stock price. volatility. Accounting base uses balance sheet and income statement. Third, origin based on Merton structure model of credit risk, which was discovered in 1974. This was discovered before than this. It was discovered in 1968. Who discovered this? Edward Altman, using statistical technique. Over here, we are going to use statistical technique. Statistical techniques describe the Z. What is the Z is here, which is described as statistics. It's a part of the statistics, which is, if you want to just if you want to know more about the Z-score, then you have to study statistics in very detail. Okay, I'm not here to tell it, just teach you statistics. If you want to just know about this more, so you can have to go to search anywhere. Next, we're going to have input needed: market value of assets or stock price, volatility or asset value, value of liabilities, risk-free rates, time horizon. Over here, working capital, retained earning, we're going to talk about this. EBI, earning before interest and taxes, a market value of equity, sales, total assets, total liabilities. Best for large public companies with a reliable market data. Both public and private firms with available financial statements. Last, sensitivity, high sensitive to stock market. It may talk about stock market condition, and I don't know what's that. Sensitive to changes in according numbers. This is a little difference between the distance to default and Altman Z-score. Let's move toward the most important part, which is the numerical. And this is the case one numerical. You can see over here, case one, that is the safe zone, or in this we're going to get the value greater than 0 or 2.99. Then if we got the value, if we got our answer greater than 2.99, then we can consider the company is in the safe zone. Let's see over here. This is the date of the numerical. We're going to have the working capital with 3 lakh, total assets is 10 lakh, retained earning 2 lakh, EBIT is 150 lakh, 1,50,000, market value of equity 8 lakh, total equity 4 lakh, sales is 12 lakh, 10 lakh. Yeah. By using the formula of Z-score calculation, you can see over here, Z-score equals to 1.2 multiply by working capital divided by total assets plus 1.4 retained earning divided by total assets plus 3.3 is going to multiply by EBIT upon total assets, then plus 0.6 multiply by market value of equity divided by total liability plus 1.0 into multiply by sales upon total assets. If you just put the value, I have skipped this step. If you just put the value total capital 3 lakh dividing by total assets is 10 lakh, then you will get the value of 0.3. Then if you multiply by 1.2 with 0.3, you will definitely get 0.26. Same as it is if you're going to solve by putting the values from the question, then you will get the value this. And after solving, after adding all these things, you will get the answer 3.535, which shows that it lies in the safe zone. How it lies in the safe zone? The value is greater than 2.99. 2.99 answer is, you can say that the Z value is greater than Z. If you want to just see the answer, that value is greater than 2. Like you can see over here, 2.99. Yeah, 2.99. And over here we got the answer, which is 3.5. It means that it's in the safe zone. Okay, yeah, the answer is 3.9, 3.53. You have to solve this in the calculator. If you're not if I think calculator cannot accept this huge value, but you can also solve by breaking this answer. Like you solve this two, then put the answer of this, add with this two, and the answer of this two, just add this with this, and you will definitely get the answer 3.55. Let's move toward the numerical number 1A, case 1. Same numerical with same case with some different You can see that same different pattern. Let's read here. uh, Bright Tech Industries Limited is a well-established electronics manufacturer with strong financial performance. Based on the recent financial data, the company has total assets. Talk about the assets. Total assets of 40 lakh. 14 lakh. Its capital, working capital. Just you have to understand the wording. Working capital is healthy at how much? 10 lakh. It has the accumulated retained earning, which is 12 lakh. Next, the market value of equity is 50 lakh. Yeah, 50 lakh. While the total liabilities amount to 20 lakh. The company reported annual sales of 60 lakh. This is the you can say that the data of the Pakistani company. And what you have to find, you have to find the value of Z-Score. What the value of Z-Score? So Z-Score, by using the formula, this same formula, putting all the values, total capital is, you can see over here, 10 lakh, which is 1 million, divided by 4 million plus 1.4. Then we're going to have retained earning. Where is retained earning? Retained earning, which is 120. Yeah, over here. Retained earning, going to divide by total asset. Okay, same, plus 3.3. And next we're going to have EBIT earning before income tax, which is interest and tax, which is 6 lakh. Going to divide by 40 lakh plus 0.6. The main thing is, the main twist is over here, market value of equity. The thing is, what you have to remember is the market value, which is 50 lakh. So the 50 lakh is over here, market value equity is going to be divided with liability, total liability, which is 20 lakh. Okay, this is the thing which you have to remember. The main thing is, otherwise everything is dividing with the total asset. Okay, sales over here dividing with total assets. Solving this, if you get the answer 4.215, then you are right, and it lies in the safe zone. Same in numerical, same case with part 3, 1C. This is the numerical. Just take the screenshot, solving it, matching the answer. If you find this answer, then you are going to solve correctly, and it lies in the safe zone. Let's move toward the case 2. Case 2, let's see. Case 2 over here, I just going to explain you one question, and then you only have to see this, and you have to solve these by 2 numericals, 2 parts by yourself. Working capital 3 lakh, total assets 18 lakh, retained earning 250 lakh, 2 lakh 50,000, EBIT is 2 lakh, market value of equity is 10 lakh, total liabilities is of 9 lakh, sales is of 1 lakh, 14 lakh. By using the Z-Score model, same formula over here, solving this, if you're going to get the answer 2.20, which means that it lies in the gray zone. How? Because gray zone value starts from where? It starts from 1.8 Z to 2.99, and the value lies in between. This 2.2 mean it's lies in between over here. Okay, 2.2, which means that it's lies in the gray zone. Next, we're going to have this numerical. Same numerical, using the same formula, solve this by your own. If you're getting this answer 2.4, then it says that it lies in the gray zone. First, second, third. Just take a screenshot of this numerical and start solving it. And if you got the same answer, means 2.46446. Just don't consider that answer of these two are near like 2.46. over here 2.446. It's a change answer. 2.46 is 2.446. It's a different answer having different quotients value. Like you can see over here, 2B working capital is 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 20 lakh over here, 25 lakh, different values. Okay, next let's move toward the numerical part number C. 3A, third case. Just understand this numerical. Alpha Textile Limited is a small manufacturing firm experiencing declining sales and profitability based on latest financial statements. The company has total assets worth 30 lakh. Yeah, its current liability exceed current assets, resulting in a negative working capital of minus 202 lakh. Okay, retain earning at low at just 120. Retain earning, just see over here, it's in the minus. Return earning is 120, 1,20,000. EBIT rest 150 due to rising operational cost. The total market value equity is 9 lakh, and the total liabilities is 24 lakh. Sales 15 lakh. Okay, same numerical, same formula. Just see over here where the changing is going to made. You can see over here total capital is working capital, or you can say that the capital, it's in minus capital, and we are dividing with total assets. Total asset is over here 30 lakh. Okay, again multiplying. Next we are going to have retain earning is 120, simply dividing by 30 lakh. Next we're going to have EBIT, earning before tax, which is 150, dividing with total asset. Okay, plus 0.6. We're going to have what? Market value of equity is over here, you can see 9 lakh, dividing with 24 lakh. Okay, simply plus sales 150, dividing with total assets 30 lakhs. Okay, solving this, you will definitely get, you're going to get this answer negative. Just see over here, minus 0.8. Why? Because of this minus working capital or total capital. Working capital. Okay, solving this simple mathematical calculation, getting the answer 0.86, which shows us a distress zone. So this is the most important numericals. These are the most important numericals. So this is all from this chapter, and thank you very much. And I hope you understand this chapter in detail, that why we use Z-Score model, what is bankruptcy, and what are the three cases. And you have already seen these three cases. Simple numerical, just you only have to put the focus on the wordings, especially like these above wordings. If you're going to catch the wordings, then you will definitely it's easy for you to solve this numerical. And once again, thank you very much, and till then, Allah Hafiz, take care.